Finally. Yeah, I fell asleep talking while I actually do the fleet carrier. Looks like I'm streaming. Excellent stream. Live is going on. I know Jeezy, you were there somewhere. Hopefully. Keep me company. Anyway, so I decided, yeah, hey man, how you doing? So I decided this is the guy who dropped a fucking 600-page dissertation in one of my fucking chats. For God's sakes. Oh my God. First and foremost, my dear friends out there in La La Land, okay? I am a CEO, I'm a business person. I make money, I want to make money, and that's just a fact. I'm not a fucking corporate greedy cunt that will steal from X to give to Y. I make things happen. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I see it, man, I see it, but it's struggling, it's poor, it's struggling. It's struggling. It's struggling. Looks like it's good. No data. How's OBS? It's running. It's running. It's running. It's doing alright. Yeah, it's doing alright. Alright. Alright, so let's go. What? Okay. Close the door. Close the door. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna have to talk a little low. I gotta talk a little low. Alright, so let's talk about what's going on here. Let's talk about what's going on here. Basically, I put some stuff on the internet. I put some stuff on the forums about the game, about what I think should make some changes, some gameplay, right? Some gameplay. Okay. No, I got a rebuttal. The guy left a 600-word dissertation on why he thinks I'm wrong. Anyway. Let's see. Excellent. Everything's good. I'm just gonna hold right now and talk about what I think is important. Okay, skip to play. Skip to play. Super important. Skip to play is super important. It gives you opportunity to do other things. Maybe not T1s, T2s. Maybe they shouldn't be skip to play, but T3s, 60 hours of work. 60 hours, dude. How much do you get paid an hour? Put that into context of 60. Multiply by 6. Let's say you're high end, you're a machinist, you make $100 an hour. Who knows? That's $6,000 in 60 hours. So would you rather do pay $30 to skip, or would you lose $6,000? Choose. Okay, $50. Sorry, it's still a lot of money. Multiply by 60. Whatever you get paid an hour right now, mister, multiply by 60. Okay, so multiply by 60. That's $2,100. So the 60 hours that you basically are doing a Dodec, you can do other things. Like go run through a field of flowers, walk in grass, take a swim in the ocean. Okay? Let's just say, no, let's say 35. 35. You said 35, right? Let's just basic, just basic. That's $2,100. $2,100 of your time you're going to spend on building a Dodec. Or $30. Which one's better? Pay $30, skip the play, or $2,100 of game time. Because literally those hours you can use for work. 60 hours? Fuck. Jesus. Oh yeah. So that's my point. Point is, it's a nuclear option. It's not necessarily going to be used. For me, I don't need to use it. I enjoy doing construction. It's therapeutic. But sometimes I'm down to the wire. I'm at crunch time. And so I got 1 or 2 days left. And what do? Okay, so I'm saying a nuclear option. I'm saying that it can't be used until like a week before the timer expires or something. Something can be done in coding and stuff that people don't abuse it, right? Because you don't want people to abuse it either. But that's my point. It's a nuclear option. You got a week left. You got 25% still to build. Do you push the button? $30, or you lose all that work? Okay. So I'm not. I don't know what the hang up is about pay to play, pay to win, skip to play. This game is not pay to play. It's not. I know pay to play. I paid pay to play. It was Dungeons and Dragons was free. And then you bought modules. You bought the shit. Ah, shit. I'm twisting and twirling here. Am I on? I'm good? Okay. So that's my first point. Now, the thing that I really am bothered about is all the T1s out there that are built, that aren't constructed. Systems that are just jewels that basically are left for the last year. They've just been left like to the side. And you personally can have, you could have constructed something in that system. Okay, and that's why I said the governor aspect of it. Instead of being an architect, you're a governor. You get a little bit more. You get ownership. You can own a planner. You can own the system. And the architect falls under the governor. And you can't lose it. But it can be passed on to someone else. Let's say you don't want to do it anymore. You finish construction. Pass it on to someone else. Like, for instance, I finished the system. Hey, Jeezy, I'm leaving the game. Here's my shit. I give you all my stuff. All my systems. Okay? So that's the one that people have a problem with. They have a problem with losing architecture. But you don't lose it. You pass it on. Okay? You can get it back. Using BGS, using whatever. You can get it back. Okay. And then colonization becomes a lot more multi-dimensional. A lot more multi-dimensional. So that's my governor thing. You can hire henchmen, you have a base, you have BGS going on in the system, you own planets, you own systems. Why not? But the architecture falls under the governorship, and you can't lose it. You can't lose it. It can be passed on. It can be conquered. So that the next person can actually take over the system and work on colonization. So that's the whole point of that. I thought it's a brilliant idea. I really do. Because let's just say you gift colonization. You gift it to someone. I decide I don't want to actually build the system. I give it to Mr. Jeezy. I gift it, right? So but the option to be taken away should be there, because these assholes built all these systems and they moved on towards Colonia, and for a year now the systems are empty, not doing anything. So they should be conquered. Okay? If they want to keep it, they're going to have to fight for it. Right? So that's governorship. That's the governor option. I think it's a cool idea. I like it. I actually have to I gotta edit the shit online.
Clear of the port perimeter. Flight control out.
Oh man, I'm itchy. Anyway, I should be finished loading this fleet carrier. I'll send it out to the base.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
No, Hawk, they built a rudimentary system with the assets that they have. You know, figuring they have years to actually upgrade colonization. But there's dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of systems with T1s in them that are perfectly healthy and good, and you can build shit, but the architect is nowhere to be found. He's 15,000 light years away going towards Colonia, right? So I think the governor thing, then you have assets. They can do it with T2 ground settlements and all sorts of shit. They don't need to design anything new. It's just putting a name on a pig, more or less. But that would give a different level of BGS, man. Think about it. Now you're fighting off your people, you're fighting for your system, you're developing the system, you know? So who knows? There are a lot of single player squadrons out there, and I know these guys are trying to build T3s and all that shit. I actually in chat they come and say, "Oh fuck, I tried to build a T3 and I'm pulling my teeth." You know. So
Incoming message.
my thing is try to eliminate grind, man, because the grind is what makes people leave, and then they badmouth the fucking game. It's too grindy, it's too grindy, it's too grindy. Well, what solution do you have? I see people commenting on my shit, but they leave no solution to the grind. None. I'm bringing out viable solutions to a grind. You know, if the grind is too great, people are gonna leave. Period. You know, I'll be the first one to say that. BGS and colonization, well done, would be something to keep players busy for years if done properly. And that's the thing, Hawk. Ownership. And then you can do BGS with that ownership, right? You're fighting off people trying to conquer your system, right? But I would put architecture, the architect, under the governorship so that it can be conquered, passed on. So now you take over my system and you're in charge of the architect stuff, and now you're building the system. You get my point? But I think it would work tremendously. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna edit the governor thing so people understand what the fuck I'm talking about online on the thread. Because it doesn't seem like a bad deal. You get to own the planet or system. The trade-off is you give up architect. Okay? Not give it up, because you can still own it. If you protect it, guard it, fight for it, you still own it. You know? But now a player faction comes in and tries to take over so they can take your shit. Now they own the architecture, and they're building the system now. Okay, so they take over the construction of the system. Kind of like corporate acquisition. You get my shit? Corporate acquisition. Right? Yeah, man, I had to take a nap. I was dead. I was so fucking dead. I got a massive migraine. The weather's changing, and it changes fast. So it gives me a migraine. And I still have meetings, and I still gotta see fucking people. It pisses me off. Sometimes I just want to get into one of the cubicles and get lost. Put a hoodie over my head and just lose myself. You know, but I always have people trying to find me in this place. You can't lose yourself forever. Like I got like a headache going through my eye. If you know what I mean. It's like it's going through my eye. And I took pills. But how many can you take? Yeah, so I think governorship would work really fucking well. BGS wise, then new combat, new gameplay. You know, ground missions and shit. That would be cool. And they got the assets already. They got everything they need. They don't need anything else. They got everything. All they have to do is do the user interface, and that's it. Yeah, I feel like I have a knife in my eye. Fucking A. Hate that shit. Yeah, so my dear friend, what's his he what does he do? What did he do? Let's see. I did a rebuttal because it's I just don't believe what other people believe, man. I think you need to pay for shit. I think you need to pay for shit. That's it. So let me see. Publish. Detail. Trying to find a damn thread. He just left the fucking thing on there. Yeah, the guy's called Anyway, let's move on. Let's finish our work here. Thank you for Phaser Radok, who's done so much work on this Dodec. And everybody else, Jeezy. Oh, shit. Kicks. Anyway.
Fly safe. Yeah.
My speculation is that the actual operations is complete. I think they'll have a ship to sell. It is March 24th. They have to put up for sale before the 31st. I'm thinking in the next 2 or 3 days there'll be a brand new ship. Just FYI. So they can get it in on a quarter. They can get all that money in the quarterly earnings. We still got 7 days in the quarter. Bought a new chair. It's a piece of shit. Of course, it's made in China, so obviously it's a piece of shit. Okay. Yeah. And I'm saying you wouldn't skip 5 Dodecs a day. You wouldn't skip like 100 Dodecs. You spend $300 and skip fucking 100 Dodecs. You would skip one. Because you're not doing that much construction. You're not going to fucking do that much construction. You're going to go and do other things. You're going to go do missions. You're going to go do mining. You're going to go do ground missions and combat. But you got the time to do other things. That's my point. My point is you had the time to do other things. And as we came out with a number for Jeezy, that's a massive amount of cash, man. For 60 hours of work, he would get paid $1,800, right? So rather cost effective wise, what would you rather do? $1,800 or $30? Which one's better? You know. There's a lot of social mentality going on. Socialism, actually. Communist mentality going on in the gaming world. You know, Yamek, Mekin. You guys are communists. Sorry, that's just the way it is. I call it. If you look at all the pictures from distant worlds, look at all the pictures that are out there. Look how gorgeous those things are, man. Think about the fucking game going down tomorrow. They turn off the game. Just think about that. At that point, people will do anything to keep the game going. I guarantee it. FDev announces tomorrow the game is over. So it's over. It's finished. We're turning off the servers. How many people would fucking rise up and say, I pledge 100,000, I pledge 50,000, whatever. Right? So, you know, the Elite Dangerous is not making their big buck. They're not making the money that the other games are making. So they have to nickel and dime every little fucking thing. I don't particularly like all these fucking paint jobs and all this other shit. I would like to make my own paint job. You know, like have a kit that I can actually build the fucking ship from the ground up. Paint the ship a certain way. Nah, all the paint's in the fucking store. I have to buy it. And you know, you guys see me. I don't fucking spend the Stellar version or Galactic version, all shit version. I only bought the Caspian on one account. And I have 10 accounts. So, you know, I am frugal. I am gonna spend my money where I want to spend. I can spend as much as I want per month, but if it has no value for me, why am I gonna do that? But I'll never build 10 fucking Dodecs, you know? At the same time. Boom, 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 10 Dodecs. It's craziness. It's down to the wire. It's crunch time. You got about a week left, and you got 50,000 tons to haul. Okay, you don't think you can do it because you got all these things you gotta do at work, at home, and all that. You just lost all that construction. How frustrated are you as a player? Okay, how frustrated are you as a player at that point? You lost all that construction. Okay, same scenario. You got easy button, nuclear option. It triggers 1 week before the construction's over. You can use the nuclear option. Okay? What happens then? Complete it. Move on. You know what I'm saying? You complete, you move on. Move on. Start doing some quests and shit. So, it doesn't bother me. Pay to play, pay to win, pay to skip doesn't bother me at all, man. Not at all. Because I know people. They'll use it once or twice. They might use it once a month. They might use it once a year. But they won't use it every single day. No one is psychotic like I am when it comes to construction. And you guys know how much construction I've done. I'm fucking crazy. Okay? I'm crazy. No one has done as much construction as I've done right now. I don't know anybody else, but I have 10 accounts. So it's not localized in one account. I have 10 accounts. They're different accounts. I've constructed different accounts. So I should have done that. Anyway, I actually like my governor idea that you relinquish your right as an architect and that it's passed on like inheritance. I like the engineer apprentice, even people online that were saying, oh, good idea, yeah, blah blah blah. You know? You know, but like people saying, oh, I wasn't aware. And I said, there's a lot of systems that have been claimed, but our jewels, and only T1 has been built in with the probability that the player never returns. So this guy says, I wasn't aware of that. He says, because you don't fucking colonize, dude. I colonize. I've seen more systems like that than I care to admit. That bothers me. A perfectly good system, the guy grabbed it. In 1 year since he grabbed it, he hasn't done anything with it. Nothing. Okay. Everything I said to FDev is gonna make him money. Everything. And hopefully all that effort can get us another DLC. Something strong. Earth-like worlds, atmospheres, ship interiors. You know, something, dude. Something. Give us some love. But if this game makes no money, then we won't get any love. We won't get any love. And you guys know me. I'll be the first to say, don't buy that shit. Don't buy ARCs. I'll be the first one to say it. Don't buy ARCs. You'll get used to playing with ARCs. Yeah.
Welcome to Interastra. Take your time. What are you in the market for? No rush.
I need new keyboards. These keys are getting stuck. Stupid. Probably worst quality material is here in China, man. Everything is just shit. Oh my god. That's why people in China buy like designer shit. They don't like Chinese products. They like designer.
Hey.
Hey. Interesting. Never seen her dressed like that before. Okay. You see the players who are doing these things against me and talking about bad about me, right? No biggie, no problem. We both love the game the same way, man. We love the game. I love the game. I want to keep it going. I want the game to last. And I want to give FDev the window to do whatever they want. With open door. Go ahead, dude. That doesn't mean, like the Galactic version 60,000. That doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking buy it, dude. I'm not gonna buy it. They could put it on sale for 30,000. Still not gonna buy it. And you guys know why. Simple. You can't store the modules.
Cargo hold at
That's it.
capacity.
Simple answer. Can't store the modules. Right? So basically, if you engineer any of those modules and you put it in storage, it'll disappear. Bye bye. Gone.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah.
Ship released. Make way for
So I'll
oncoming traffic.
never tell you to buy like Stellar or Galactic. Never. Never do it.
Terrain alert. Pull up now.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
People like us who work all the time, they come home at 6, they have very limited time on the weekends. They gotta spend some time with the family too, right? We get a few hours, maybe a day of gameplay. Let's say a day. I get more than that. And how you spend that time, okay? Are you gonna spend it effectively or ineffectively? Are you gonna spend it running to and fro from a Dodec? Or are you gonna do some mining missions? Are you gonna do some ground conflict zone missions? You're gonna do some power play? What exactly are you gonna do at that time? Okay, I know what you're saying. Well, I'm flying solo, man. I don't have a squadron. Join ours. DRKK, the Order of the Dragon. But even if you were flying solo, and you bought yourself a fleet carrier, and you bought yourself a squadron carrier, you have it all. You're the man. Okay? Let's say you have those things. It's okay. It's okay to have these things. And you're running by yourself. But that's my whole point to this whole dilemma, this whole thing. People are running quests by themselves, doing Dodecs, doing T3s, and getting frustrated. And all we're doing is bitching about pay to skip, pay to skip. Oh my god. It's pay to skip. Run for your lives. Yeah.
Message.
All I know is these guys weren't building a Dodec last night. They were doing mining. Jeezy, Joey, etc. They were doing mining, man. They were getting merits. They were getting merits and care packages. They were unlocking modules. So you can have better gameplay. Yep. They weren't running to and fro from Dodec for 60 hours. Okay. I don't blame them. That's my shit. That's what I like to do. It's therapeutic. This shit's therapeutic, believe it or not. I'm already feeling my eyes like heavy and sleepy, and I'm chill. Even my voice is chill. You've heard my voice get chill, right? You know my voice is chill. That's what this does. I'm chilled out because of colonization. I don't need a Dodec. I don't need a fast button. I don't need a skip to play. But it sure be nice to have one. Just in case. Yeah, let's go.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Alright. A little bit more to go. Then I can sleep. My sleeping is just messed up completely. I'll go to sleep now. I'll wake up at 2 in the morning. Come on. Alright. Look at that. Yeah, I came out a second time because I feel like I cut the stream prematurely and basically I didn't
I'll be over
finish the
here if you
work.
need it.
I didn't
Wonderful.
finish the
I'm here
haul.
if you have any questions.
And I feel guilty because Phaser like did so much, man. Jack did so much. How do I have cargo in my fucking hold? Give me a what the hell, man?
When you're ready, Interastra will be happy to help you.
I thought I got it taken care of.
We've got a wide range of ships that take all the time you need.
Okay. Oh, come on, man. Right. Come on. What do you mean no accessible ship dock? The fuck? What did I do? Didn't I offload? Did I offload,
Okay,
man?
let's take all the time you
Come
need.
on. Use this ship. Come on, come on. I don't even want to sell cargo because I fucking got no ship to sell to. Sell cargo. Commander. Where's my cargo? I thought I actually dumped the cargo. I didn't dump the cargo. Come on.
If you want to know more, okay, let's take all the time you need.
Okay. Is this here?
Thank you for choosing Interastra.
Alright. Now we avoided that issue. Move on. Unwanted? bounty? Alright, let's see what I got in my inventory. Oh, I don't get it. I'm empty. What the fuck? What am I doing? Okay. Last run. Let's go. Not having a good time with this guy today. Bad dragon usually is not bad, you know. Solution to architecture is very simple. You can lose it. That's it. You can lose it. Come on.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Didn't Hawk go all the way out to Rainbow's End? Did you get there, dude? I wonder if he got there. Okay.
Cracker.
Hey, buddy.
Let me guess, you're snoring.
No, I just wanted to finish this free carrier. Some bystander left a fucking message on one of the videos, and I rebutted it, and decided to talk about it in video again. I actually think my governor fucking idea is a great idea, because you can transfer architecture to another governor. So either you transfer it peacefully or you do it through war and combat. BGS. You know. I think that's a great idea. I was thinking about it like for hours, and it's just nice idea. And so the person who takes over the architecture, now he's responsible for developing the system. So for instance, you conquer my ship, and now you can build whatever you want in my system. What? He left? That's nice. Yeah? Why did he come into my chat? Anyway. Oh, that's why. I didn't have the sound on. Oh, too bad. He left. Next time I'll do the same thing. It's midnight here, dude.
Docking complete. Engine shutting down. Your ship has docked. Come on.
Alright. Alright. Transfer. 3 more runs. 3 more runs. I got a migraine, dude. I got a migraine.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
So I have 3 left. 3? Alright. Oh my god.
Welcome to Interastra. Take your time. Wonderful. Take your time.
Okay. Okay. There he is. Let's finish this off and then we'll take a nap and we'll continue tomorrow. Different subjects. Tomorrow I gotta do power play. Hopefully I'm wide awake for that. Okay. Let's see. Come on. No. What am I doing? Okay. Falling asleep here.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, let's go.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for ascent.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Goodbye. Alright. This might be my last run. I'm knocked out here. I took some meds for the migraine and I'm like knocked out. I do hope they fix the bounties on foot combat. On foot combat sucks for bonds and bounties. Terrible. Terrible payout.
Welcome, Commander. Thank you for visiting this carrier.
Alright guys. I think I'm gonna lock it up here.
Docking request accepted.
Um,
You are welcome to approach.
look for the forums, see what I'm posting, because tomorrow I'm gonna post some more stuff. I think it's vital. I think it's vital. Anyway, fly dangerously, Commanders 07, and I will see you when I see you.